So okay, yeah. So when I touch back on that thing I was talking about, basically, that's that kind of situation when how when you so-called jakes and that, I don't know if you notice it, but when you're gonna be when you're crossing the road basically, and you see a Sheedamat or Edomite or even these other nations, but they scorn you and that they want to cross the other road, just not be in the same road that you're walking on. And that's a it's out of fear as well, because like a lot of the things that be going on TV, like movies, etc., series as well, and that basically shows like where basically the bad guys and that it's like that we're only good for doing wickedness, like robbing banks and that, and basically like harming people, and that's not the fact, man, because that's what the media pushes across. That's the to make them think that with the wicked people. That's not the fact, man. That's not the case. I mean, because like these Edomites are the real wicked people, because they're the one that they want to smile up in the face and stab you in the back, man. But that's madness as well, man. That's what the system pushing us from young as well, man. They wanna like think that people with melanin are nasty and ugly and harm people, and they wanna think that that's the light skinned person, that these pink devils, man. They wanna think that they're 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 the more attractive people. They're the nice guys, and it's not the case, man. Because even these Sheedamas as well, man. Even though you can be wearing like a suit and that, and dressing like a businessman, but that don't even matter. They'll still like cross the road and scorn you, because like because of the color, because of the melanin, man. Because like, they know that they would have Most High's chosen people, and they know they're scared as well, because they know the Most High is going to return and destroy this so wicked place, man. So even the Sheedamas, man, when you walk past them, they want to grab the handbag thinking you're going to rob them, man. That's how it feels on, man. That's madness, man. Because um, I'm done with trying to like, cross the road to make them feel at ease, man. And if I'm crossing the road and I see a Sheedim of a nation crossing the road, and I'm staying in that same road. If they want to feel scared, they can feel scared, man. Because we're not doing nothing wrong. They want to feel scared because of what the media pushes on them. That's up to them, man. Most have made us above all nations, man. Because they could be either with their wife and they speak when they're talking, and I noticed that as well when I finished the plantation. Walk past them and they're talking. As soon as they see me, walk past them, they stop talking, and when I walk past them, they carry on talking, man, because they're scared, man. They know that with the chosen people, man, chosen people with earth, man. And I'm just trying to make another point as well before I sign out, man. Notice as well, and when I was on the weekend, a day off the plantation, I think I was waiting to hop in the train, oh, it might be in a bus or the train. Yeah, I think it was a bus. So like, yeah, and basically, there's two buses coming, the same bus coming. I've got the bus that's gonna be in front, and basically they said that I noticed as well. Obviously, I know it was racism as well, because basically they didn't want to be in the same bus as me, basically, and so they wanted to get the bus that was at the back, just not to be in that same bus as me. See that? It's madness, man. But I didn't care anyway, but I don't want to be in the same bus as these stinking dogs anyway, man. Stink of the place, man. They want to like, bring dogs on the buses as well, man, and stink on the bus, man. Create all that folly, man. Yeah. With that on the sign out anyway, man. Still at the plantation. Shalom. So like yeah. I get another precept, book of 1 Timothy 2:9. I'm just gonna paraphrase it because I haven't got my sword with me at that plantation. So basically saying women should be basically shamefaced, not in everyone's business, and that meant to be shamefaced, and basically just keeping the Most High's commandments, man. Because even noticing that wicked lover in the show, and that basically sometimes the woman wants to be up in a man's face, and even noticed that this Edomite, this so-called Shedemite with this Edomite, this Shedemite basically, she runs all over him, because like when it kicked off, and basically like, she told everyone what was happening. But when this Edomite went to ask his, I even say girlfriend, but the ladies with, he asked them what's going on. She said she didn't even say that to him. That's what I mean. These even these Shedemites ain't respecting the Edomite that they're with, and that, because basically they treat that even in the world, and that even the Shedemites and the Edomites and that are married, and that they let basically the husband carry the let the husband push the tram, and not the tram, it's like push the buggy, and that they let and basically makes them look like the woman, basically, and that's why in their so-called relationship, the woman wears the trousers in the so-called Edomite relationship. But in us Jakes don't stand for that, man, because we let our so-called Eves carry the buggy, and we basically we walk in it, because like we protect our women, and not meant to be running behind our women, the women as well, not meant to be men, man, because there's too many feminine people in this thing, man. Need to be strong men and keeping the commandments, man. I'm just gonna jump and add a couple more stuff on that topic. I'm not gonna speak too long. It's fully serious love, man, because I just wanna touch on it, because I know it's like I don't think no brothers touching this subject before, but I'm gonna touch on it because basically destroying our people, man. Destroying it's basically saying that basically fair skin people, the skin is better than our melanin skin. That's not the case, man. Because Moses said that's like before I get paraphrase any precepts. Moses chose us to be above all nations, man. And basically that's why even though when I was going to the plantation, man, not sure these Edomites and Shedemites and everything, I'm walking in it. As soon as before I get to them, they always cross the road, because it's the fear, man. But like up there, I said from Yahweh's messenger, them days that come to the end, man. We used to cross the road just to make them feel safe, but now it's come to the reasoning now. Basically, we're not making them. We'll make them, if they want to feel scared, make them feel scared, innit? Because like, we're not watering down nothing just to make them not feel scared, man. Because if I'm crossing the road, but I'm crossing the road, if I'm walking on the road, I'm not crossing the road just to make you not feel scared, man. It's up to them if they want to not feel scared, man. Because what have they got to be scared of anyway? Because they got all the riches in this wicked kingdom, innit? They're living up, innit? For some reason, it's like even some reason it could be like for them and be one of them, one of us. But every time they see us, they got their head down, and in shame, and yeah, it's crazy, man. But trying to think what else to touch on, man. It's like one sec. It's like Israel, basically, yes. I was going to touch on another thing that I want to bring up as well in that show, that wicked show, man, because it's like when it's time to go to bed as well, man. Them Shedemites and that, man, they take off all the makeup, man, that make the things that makes them look pretty as well. They take off all their makeup and that, all the fake eyelashes and that. They're ready to go to bed and that. You can see they look horrible, man. They look wicked, man. Just look like uncooked meat, man. Just look wicked, man. Look pink and like uncooked meat, man. Like when they take the makeup, they just look ugly as hell, man. But when the Eves take the makeup off, they look beautiful. Still look beautiful, man, because they still got that melanin, man. These notice as well, man. These she might think starting to get melanin shots, just start to get look brown as well, man. But look how, man. They still look like uncooked meat. They still look horrible, man. Nothing good. They're not nothing good to look at. Even when I was in the world, man, I never really found them attractive anyway. But when I'm in this truth, and I started to see that these people just look like uncooked meat, and just look like horrible, disgusting to look at. Plus this this weather's starting to kick up as well, and it's starting to get hot in so-called England. So basically, starting to get hot, and he's already how the Most High hasn't blessed them people already. So like they haven't got no melanin as well. So that's why I think I was on my day from the plantation. I was sorting out my hands and I see this sheet, man. It's hot as well, and I think it was on Sunday. And basically, I see her trying to run to the shade and that, man, because she know really the sun gonna burn her up as well. So she had to go and get shade, man. Because the Most High made us a special people. That's why didn't make them a special people. That's why they haven't got no melanin. They have to get the suntan lotion. They got to get surgery, etc., just to make themselves look young, man. Yeah. If that end the video, man. Give all praise to the Most High. Yahweh Bashem, Shalom.